Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Big Jim's Workshop. As you can see, I'm not in the garage. I pretty much ran out of anything I can do on the go-kart for right now until I get some stuff for the front suspension. Don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully it'll be soon because I really want to get that thing back on the road. But today I'm going to work on something that I really just kind of been needing to do. This is my desk. It's not much of one. It was a cheap Walmart desk I have had for over 10 years. Please ignore this 15-year-old computer. It does not work. It is going away. This is what I do all my editing and working on. Get my antenna off of it. But, yeah. And it is just an old, cheap laptop I have had for a few years now. Needs to be replaced. But that's not what I'm building today. Today, what I'm building is a desk. This desk, as you can see, is way too small. It is impossible to work on. I have to kind of work off to one side where the seating position's in the center. It's meant for a desktop with the old school monitors, not the flat screens, the big ass ugly ones. And it's useless. It really is. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So, about a couple weeks ago, I came up with the idea of a new desk. Kind of how I want to do it. It was late. I didn't want to go out in the shop and start working and cutting metal and stuff like that. I just didn't want to piss off my neighbors. So I decided, let me sit down with some cardboard and some toothpicks and let me just make it. Just for the giggles. What I came up with is this. I know, it's cheesy, stupid, but it works. It gives you the idea of what I'm looking to make. These bottom sections are going to be metal and this is going to be wood. What I'm looking to do is fill the gap between here and here and come out about 32 inches, give or take. That should give me more than enough space to work. I can sit centered, I can get comfortable, and it'll set me up for a future project. And that future project is I'm going to build a desktop. Never done it before. I'm kind of excited to do it. I really want to get on that. Got to get the pieces first. I've got a couple of them coming, but not all of them. Yeah. From what I'm told, it's basically like building Legos. Short of all the programming and stuff like that, which that's not hard to do. It really isn't. Anybody can. Some guys just, they make a career out of building computers, and I won't ever knock them. Man, they do some amazing work. They really do. Mine's going to be more of a simple build. It is going to have some water cooling. It's going to have some RGB just for the giggles. I do plan on running dual monitors. It's going to be really overkill for what I need, which is pretty much everything I do. Everything I do is big. I don't do things in a small scale. If I'm going to build something, I'm going to make it big enough to fit my fat butt, like the go-kart. It is huge. I've been told that by many people, but I still have people wanting to come over and actually see it in person. Matter of fact, I was doing a little filming earlier and one of my friends decided to just show up out of nowhere because he hasn't actually seen it yet. So, yeah, I had to stop what I was doing to give him the grand tour of it, and yeah, so he was more than wanting to go ride it, but obviously you can't. So, but like I said, everything I do is more on a large scale. I really just want to build something to my personal specs, my personality, the way I want it. I've looked online, nobody makes a desk quite like I want. I've seen stuff close to it, I've seen stuff similar to it, and it just doesn't have the right look or the feel. And personally, why buy it when you can build it? I don't mind buying pieces here and there, parts, whatever, fine. If it's something simple as just assembling it or custom fabricating it, I don't care. That's the part I enjoy. So, with that being said, that's what I'm starting on today. Hopefully it'll turn out good, and hopefully you guys like it. So, let's get going. Alright guys, so first things first, I need to measure out and drill holes for where the plates are going to mount to the bottom of the desk itself. So what I'm going to try and do is get them about an inch in from each side, so that way it's nice and squared off. So hopefully it'll work. Should look about right for that. Now if only I can find my tape measure. There it is. Alright guys, well I got everything marked off. Let's get it drilled for the holes that are going to hold this plate to the bottom side. I got to do this for 4 plates. Before I do that, I'm so unprepared, I really am. Where are my glasses? You know, I swear I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Where did I put my glasses? Helps so I can see things. There they are. Because I have sensitive hearing. And I'm a klutz. Alright guys, real quick, I just wanted to show you something. What I'm using right now is called a stepper bit, okay? Now, if you look closely, what you can see is there's actually a little groove in there. I don't know if you can really see it or not. But, when you're drilling through metal, what ends up happening is it gives you a burr. Now, it's not that big a deal to take that off of there with a file or something, but I find if you just go most of the way to the size you want, and then flip it over and drill it again from the other side, it takes that little burr right off. Then you get a nice clean hole all the way through. Just a little trick I learned over time. Some people probably think it's common sense, but somebody new at this could save you some time to clean up. Perfectly clean hole. Alright, so now that's done. Now what I gotta figure out is the angle on the legs, and that's gonna be tricky. So I brought a bunch of stuff home from work. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out. We'll see. Let me reposition the camera. I'll get right back to it.
I've been working like crazy. I just am running out of time. I wanted to make this one video, but for some reason it's just taking too long. I did manage to get all the legs done. As you can see, they're all done, fully welded and painted. I did start work on the top. I have a long way to go on that. I will be getting that footage to you as soon as I possibly can. I don't know if you can really make it out. I did choose a wood stain that'll come pretty close to matching everything I want and give me just enough contrast. The hardware that's going to hold the top to it, I have gotten painted and ready to go. Yet again, that'll probably be on the next video. I really wanted to make this one, but it's not happening. I am late getting this video out to you guys. I do apologize. I've been working my butt off, but there's a lot of butt here to move. So, with that being said, we're going to call this video a wrap, and I'll get the next one out to you as soon as possible, hopefully by the end of this week. Hopefully the desk will be done. I don't want this more than 2 parts. With that being said, have fun, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.